Writing ancient history really is quite like coming to a strange, beautiful, exotic country. It's almost a process of travel, but you're going into the past rather than around the world. And I think that what I like about writing ancient history is the opportunity it gives me to sample strange people, strange ways of thinking, the colour, the glamour, the terror even of ancient empires. And so really that is what, more than anything else, is what inspires me. It's the sort of sense of fascination that it awakes in me. Well, when I travel, I always like to visit the historic sites, and so you can imagine how wonderful it is that I can combine business with pleasure, and go and see, I suppose, somewhere like Sigiriya, but also the sites of Athens or Rome or wherever, and think, this is work. What could be more wonderful? It's true that ancient history is rarely just ancient history, that it contains within it the seedbeds of many people's identity. That's true of national identity, so that if you question the origins of where people think they come from, that can often provoke controversy. And I think in a sense it's even more true of religion, so that if you question the founding myths that Christians or Muslims tell about their faith, inevitably you're treading on deeply held sensibilities. So of course one has to proceed with sensitivity, but equally I think it is the responsibility of a historian, certainly as I understand it. My advice would be always to write about what most interests you. Novelists are often asked, what inspires you, and almost invariably it's things in their past, maybe in their childhood, in their youth. That was absolutely the case for me. History was just a childhood fascination that I've never really grown out of. And once you find yourself entering a particular period of the past, just like when you visit a country, invariably you want to travel further. Visiting one place will lead you to want to visit another, and to keep coming back and back and back. And that is what the past is for me. It is a foreign country that I've fallen in love with. Well, Gaul is one of the most magical places in this magical country. There is a thesis that it was Tarshish, the ancient city that King Solomon was supposed to have sent ships to get ivory and peacocks and other treasures. And when you get here, you can almost believe it, because it is full of beautiful spices, beautiful things, extraordinary Dutch wall fort, and that makes it, of course, the perfect place for a literary festival, because it's not just the authors who adorn the fort, it's the fort and the setting of Gaul that makes the festival so wonderful. So it's a kind of perfect synthesis.